the
for
clothes.
the clothing.
So that's that also. The street church there, which is also taking the cultural context of the African and turning it into faith-based stuff.
Okay.
And that came off of the fact that I grew up in church. My parents are pastors.
Okay.
But trust me, it was all of the things I learned up until maybe my 25, 26th year on earth. They were things I just knew
Innately.
No, I won't even call it. I think they were just theoretical to me.
Okay.
You know, you when you know the theory, you feel like you know it.
Yeah.
But you don't know it because knowing is very different from
experience.
Yeah, from understanding.
Yes.
Like I just know. I know
Yes.
these things are but do you understand how the apple works? Or how it works? So up to that point, it was just a knowing for me, and I knew that if you have faith like a mustard seed, but do I understand that context well? Because I don't even know what the mustard seed looks like. Do you know? I've never seen it before.
I've seen one before.
I've never seen it before. I've never interacted with it before.
Yeah, so you can't.
It's
that
not contextual.
is not contextual for
you.
you.
But if you tell me, I feel like an agbalumo seed. I understand it better because I know what an agbalumo seed looks like.
Yeah.
I know that after you finish eating agbalumo, you know what the size looks like. That means that if you put that seed back into the ground, it gives you more agbalumo. Yeah. It makes more sense in my head in that way. So this was the core of my whole faith-based
which was content.
That I don't understand this thing. Can you hear me? This is not
not your culture.
It's not my culture.
Yeah.
So how do I understand the scriptures
in my context?
And that was what Bethel Street Church. And you see, I said that what ties everything together for me is always the African story.
The African story.
I believe that Africa and Africans, it's in our stories, it's in our creativity that we'd actually become the world power that we need to be.
Yeah.
We actually not the world power that we need to be is not us actually trying to take tanks and whatnot to fight or to war. I feel like it's like a woman's power where you have to submit to it. You have to submit to that femininity of the woman because there's just an allure to them. There's a nurturing to them.
Yeah. That
kind of thing like that. Africa is the nurturing bedrock for the world. But we've allowed ourselves to be trampled over and over again that we don't actually now see that. Instead, we now turn ourselves into like
imitation.
With like beggars, like receivers, when we are the ones that actually give to the world in the
life givers.
So I feel like in us actually elevating our stories, so if you see me doing any other thing in tomorrow, because I'm a man of plenty expressions, and I can decide to go into film or something else, is to further push this same narrative that the African story is actually deeper than what it is, and we should understand ourselves. When we understand ourselves and who we are, it's now easier for us to actually say we'll take on the world. But right now, we are living other people's stories of us, other people's idea of us. That's what we're living, and which is a big problem. There's no how somebody will tell you who you are, and you would live higher than what that person says you are, except you find yourself. So pretty much that's what ties everything together.
That's very interesting. I think it makes absolute sense how you've described it. I have a couple of follow-ups on different things that you've talked about, but before that,